There we go. We got it. We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
Everybody else, but not you.
Okay, I feel like we have a few chicks on here, so we'll just get started. So I asked Katie to do a little training for us because she's awesome, and she did 21,000 in sales last month. She's been doing it with her husband. Jose has been helping her out, and I just thought it would be good. I know there's a lot of trainings and stuff where, you know, we hear from these mentors and these coaches and stuff, and that's awesome, and those chicks are great, but I feel like, I know for me personally, sometimes I'm like, well, but you don't know what it was like to start as a consultant now. You know, you've been doing it for 2 years or whatever, and it's a different game now.
Agreed.
So I thought it would be fun to hear from Katie because she started pretty much the same time as the rest of us. So I'll just kind of leave it up to Katie to talk about what she's been doing, any tricks or tips she has, and if you guys have questions, just chime in. I'm pretty sure they're happy to answer anything.
Oh my gosh, we'll answer anything. We're not that way. No, I honestly didn't really ever expect to sell this much. I didn't even know until about 2 days ago. We just went, we were just pushing it, and we do it. We're pretty much a team. We do it together. So I added it up, and I'm pretty sure I thought I added it wrong. I'm like, there's no way. That's crazy. Like, that's, like you said, you have to be doing it like at least a year to make that kind of money. I just never thought it would be me. So I think for us, being a team together, we do a lot of live sales. Not a lot. I shouldn't say a lot. We do them regularly, I guess you'd say, so people get to know us personally. We have our kids come in and out. We interact with the people in our group quite a bit through live sales. And I did, what do I want to say, it was a giveaway, but it was like a 6-month customer appreciation, just kind of a, hey, we're celebrating that we sold all this stuff. You guys are amazing. It's because of you that we sold all this. If you could just comment below with either some tips that you have for us to make this group even better, or something that you really love about this group that makes you want to stay in our group. Because that's, ultimately, majority of our sales is through our VIP groups for the most part. I love doing in-home sales, but I would say what percentage do you think was
we got most of our customer base, shouldn't say most of them, but we got a lot of them through in-home sales, like our best customer base, like her, trucking it, going from house to house. That's what gave us a lot of the customers that came back and that purchased the most now was through going through these in-home sales.
And I think also when we do our online parties, we have them join our group specifically instead of making a separate group for them to shop in. And no one's complained. They have no problem adding their people to the group, and they can always leave on their own if they want to. But I think that has definitely helped us gain some really loyal customers, friends of friends. So that always, they kind of know you through someone else and makes them want to shop with you too. That definitely helped our numbers grow more organically, if you want to say. I did do a couple loops. I didn't do a ton. I didn't want, a ton of people just for the giveaways. But I do also, from what I've learned from people just commenting on what they really liked about our group, was the biggest thing I'd say live sales, that they really like the live sales. And just, not just number, whatever, this is what it is. Kind of just, they'll comment, we'll comment back and forth. Just make kind of a light of it, I guess you'd say. And he's in and out. What do you want to say? Our live sales just kind of
I think the biggest thing is customer service.
Yeah, I agree.
Just making everybody in the group feel important, making everybody feel a part of everything. We don't really we don't turn people down for damages. We just make everybody feel like they're a valuable customer and their concerns are a concern of ours. That's a big part of how our group became the way it is because we just show respect to everybody that comes to our group. And even some of the people that aren't really, respectful to us, we still always give them customer service with a smile. And it just ends up, showcasing a little bit more of our personality and who we are. And it allows our group to grow because people bring their friends in. They want them to have that type of interaction with us.
That is true. And they said, so the live sales they really liked. And they also said they really like the fact that we keep everything on a schedule. So we do, so Tuesdays are our giveaway days. We do a giveaway every Tuesday. They'll comment. I try to comment back to people, but it's really hard when you have, how Lularoe is. It's busy. You have a ton of stuff going on. You have family, you have work, other jobs. So it's hard sometimes to get back to people on their comments, but then I'll post something the next day. Here's the winner. Thank you so much for all participating. It was great reading all your comments. We love each and every one of you. It's because of you that we have this success. Just, I guess, really just letting them know how much they really do mean to us. So it's not just like, oh, we're just customers, we just buy from them weekly. They don't really care. So I think making them feel like, I say family, but we do. Our group, I tell them they're like family. I don't know a lot of these girls face to face, but the fact that we've done live sales and just having conversations with them, I know them where they live, or, they have this, daughter in this, or you just kind of get to know personal things about people when you do the live sales. And I think then they have that connection with you. They can see you and they see, your personality a little bit more raw, I'd say. You're a little more, what is the word? When you're live, you just, your personality shows through more than just, pictures on Facebook or typing something up, which is always great too. But yeah, the overwhelming majority of people said that they love the fact that we do live sales. We do a lot of shop the box because I think people want to see stuff that's new. And of course that's exciting. And I think for myself, I like to give people what I want to see as a shopper, because clearly I'm a shopper. I shop a lot for Lularoe. I like to give them what I would like. So of course, new stuff often. Giveaways, of course, I don't overdo it. Like I said, I do one a week. Randomly, I'll give stuff away, but for the majority of the time, I do Tuesdays are giveaways. People know that. Thursdays are my sale days. I leave it up for about 48 hours. What else does I say that I think really helped us? Oh, so his idea, actually, this is a lot to do with our successes last month. He says, you get in a box, you sell the box, you buy more. You get in the box, you sell it, you get more. So just
you get rid of it. Don't wait for the next day to come. If you have an opportunity, if you have the time to do it, try to get rid of that box. That's one of the first things that you're going to do in sales. You get something, you want to offload it as quickly as possible, because that's going to allow you to get the next greatest print in. And I tell her that all the time. Do not waste any time. If you get a box in, try to get everything you can out as fast as possible so you can order that next box. It'll be on its way. And for me, it's like, a little background on Katie and I. I mean, Katie's not a stay-at-home mom. Katie works a job. I work a 40-hour job. I work a full-time job, 40 hours. I come home from work. Katie goes and cuts hair until 9 p.m. every single night. Try to get your spouses or significant others involved if you can. It will help you tremendously.
And I think the group likes seeing the husband be so supportive. It just makes that, because they said that too. We love how you're a team and that you're helping each other. I can do a lot, or I can be at a party and he'll do a live sale. I'm at the party. And then people tune like, oh, look at your husband. He's doing a live sale while you're here. Just like, oh, yeah, he loves it. I think he likes it more than we realize. But it's just, I think, doing it as a team. Of course, it gets you more sales because you're selling, he's selling, the same day. I do get a little overwhelmed because it is a lot then to come home. Okay, I didn't quite get through all the shipping on this one yet. And now I have another box I need to invoice and ship. And, I know you guys understand it.
It can be a lot. We do a photo booth business on the weekends too, yeah, so we're always short on time, but we just find a way to make it work.
And I work mostly nights, so finding the time is sometimes really difficult. But I think as long as you keep pushing it, and just like he said, people want to see the latest and the greatest things, and I think the shop the box really makes them excited about it because they know it's a box. You just got it in. It's got to be the newest stuff.
Another thing too, like with the shop the box thing, people enjoy the shop the box. But one of the things I encourage Katie to do is I don't let Katie look at the stuff, but I take everything aside and I stack everything according to size. I stack everything, like all the leggings according to size. I stack all the tops according to size. When the women come on there, they want to see things sequential. They want to know when their size is coming up, and they want to know when their size is going to end, because those are the purchases they're going to make. They don't want to sit through a 2.5 hour live sale if they don't have to. If their size is not going to be popping up, except sporadically. So that is one thing that I've encouraged Katie to do, is to stack everything before. Like I'll go in there and I'll stack everything for her, and she's like, all right, we're doing perfect tees. And then it'll all be set up. It'll be from extra, extra small all the way to 3XL.
And we'll mix it up. I'll do a couple one-size leggings, then we'll do a top, then we'll do TC. So people aren't just, because I noticed when we would just do the leggings, as soon as you finish with the leggings, your viewers drop off. So this way you engage them throughout the whole sale, so they're still there. They'll see the tops. Maybe they'll want that top, but they're still waiting to see what other leggings you have too, instead of just doing all the leggings first, then doing all the tops. So I do one size tops, TC, and then kind of just keep going back and forth. So like you said, it's not always just one size, or they have to watch all of the TC before they get to the one size. And I think they appreciate we call it an organized shop the box. That's kind of when I do a live sales, it's an organized shop the box.
They do appreciate that, though. We get a lot of comments about how they prefer that everything's organized. And we've got a very interactive group. I believe the other day, last night, we did a 3.5 hour live sale last night. Put the kids to bed, and we went at it, Katie and I, from it was 8:30 until almost midnight.
I was tired. I did a live sale or a in-home party, and I was there for 5 hours. I was exhausted. But he's like, you know what? We just got to do it. Let's just get it out there. And I did not expect to sell money. I thought, it's one box, so maybe sell maybe 15, 20 things. We sold 60 things on a Sunday night.
On a Sunday night. And Katie sold 33 things at an in-home party before. Couple nights before that, you did that sale. She sold 130 things in one day.
That was an album sale, but I did do a customer appreciation 6-month anniversary kind of thing too, where I give them, I think, $2 off leggings and $5 off tops, but they had to personal message me about it. I couldn't, obviously keep it on my page, but I think just doing that once in a while just really lets people know that you care, that you're not just out to make money off them. It's like they do mean a lot. We wouldn't be here without them. I mean, we could probably still have a business, but the fact that every week we sell between 30 and 100 things on an album sale. I mean, that takes a lot of pressure off us too, because that's still a good amount of sales. And then anything we do above and beyond any shop the box, that just adds to that number. And like I said, this month, I had no clue. I never would have thought that I would have sold almost $22,000 in sales. No.
But it's been progressively getting better every single month.
I think my first month and second month, I was around $5,800 to $6,000 in sales, and that was doing it very, very part-time, not much at all. I just kind of wanted to get my feet wet. I didn't really want to jump into it too much right away. And then I think the third month was around 10 to 12, and then it kind of went up a little bit from there, and then it jumped. We just really did a lot of live sales. I really feel like the live sales, that's how they get to know you. And I remember them saying that they don't buy your product. Yes, they buy your product, but they buy you, or why you're selling it. Your why, I guess I would say. So just the fact that they've, just gotten to know us as a team, husband and wife, and, our kids pop on every once in a while. I just think after watching it week after week, it is kind of like a family, like a small family. So,
customer service is big.
And they said that a lot of my clients, because I asked, they said the reason that they shop with us, they said they had a lot of bad experience with certain consultants, that they won't take stuff back, that they're really short with them. If someone wants to know how perfect he fits, I'll throw it on. I'll be like, okay, I would normally wear this size, but here's a size small. This is what it looks like. Just, anything you can do to just help them feel more confident about shopping online, because, they can't try it on, and it's hard. I have a hard time shopping online. So whatever I can do to make it easier on them. And I feel like just going the extra mile just puts you, here versus, okay, it fits size 4 to whatever. So I think just doing those extra little things people really appreciate that.
No, not only that, when Katie's at work, she'll start her album sales, and when she goes to work, I'll answer everybody's questions. So I'll sit by the computer, and I'll take care of my kids. I'll do whatever I need to do, but I'll answer everybody's questions. I'll pull the fabric out. I'll tell them what the material is. I'll give them closer shots of the colors so that they can see what they're getting. It's just that, the team atmosphere. But the customer service is above and beyond, the most important thing. It's just always having that smile on your face. I mean, I understand it's hard. It's hard sometimes.
Especially when, the live sales, there can be a little drama, especially have something that everybody wants. So we try to, and I think people say that too, they're like, you handle it very well, because it's hard when people are fighting or getting upset over, I was first on my end, they'll screenshot us pictures of, look at I was first. And I just say, I completely understand that. And it's hard with every, device being different, your internet speed's different. So the only way we can do it that's fair is we'll call out the first person we see. And we love you all. We wish we had 10 of these for all of you to have, but this is the only way that it really works, fair. So we do it that way, and we say we don't want drama. We want everyone to be happy. If someone gets something, that's great. Yay, you got it. don't make it drama, because then it's not fun. And it's leggings, you know, it's not the end of the world. Don't get upset and be rude over a pair of leggings. It's not worth it. So I just try to keep it light and exciting and let people have fun while they shop too, and just keep the drama, no drama. This just makes live sales so much more fun and easy. And if there's one negative person and they're just being negative, well, that's negative on everyone. It kind of just, the whole atmosphere of the live sale goes from being fun.
We haven't had any real trouble with anybody being real negative, though.
So just trying to, but nice about it, because some people say they'll be real snippy and just like, well, that's not the way we do it. You know, first person we see, that's it. So I try to just, yes, I'm trying to be authoritative about it. Like, that's the first person we see. You know, I understand it's frustrating sometimes, but this is just the way we have to do it. So they're pretty understanding about that then. Then it kind of like calms everything, and live sales seem to go a little bit better after that.
It's definitely gotten to the point now where we don't even really need to say anything. We just can continue. Like I told Katie, I'm like, try not to make it an issue. Just keep continuing with the sale, because most of the time, the people in our group, they've been in our group long enough, they'll be the ones that let them know. They're like, it's whoever Katie and Jose seen first. But we have a tremendously amazing group. Like there's a lot of love that goes around in our group. I mean, we had 1,600 comments in our live sale last night. 1,600 comments. It just goes to show you how much the conversation was inside that live sale.
And it might not always be about the items or the clothes, or just small talk, you know, just, it's more entertainment. I think that people say, oh, I'm going to go to bed, and they're like on there 20 minutes later, oh, I can't turn it off. You know, I don't know what we do. I don't think I'm that entertaining, but maybe people like that, you know, be ridiculous. And then the last time we did a sale, I did, for every 10 items sold, if you made a purchase, so only if you made a purchase, I would write their name down and rip it off and put it in a bowl. And then after we got 10 sales, I would pull a name, and then they would win a free pair of leggings. So then, you know, 10 more, I'd be like, oh, we're at 15, so 5 more sales, and we'll pick another winner. And then I think it gets people excited, and it gets people to buy.
They were pushing each other to get to the next 10. It was insane.
Mm-hmm.
We got to the point where we had 20, then we got to 30, then we got to 40, we got to 50. We hit 60, and they were, even at the end, they were trying to get to 70.
Can't you rip a pair of leggings in half? Who wants to rip leggings?
We got some funny ones in the group.
But yeah, it was, I never thought I would like doing live sales. I do hair, so I am outgoing, but I don't like pictures. I don't like to be on camera. I'm not that type of person. But I think once the people see you and you're reading the comments, and it's just like you just kind of interact with each other. It's
fun. Definitely gotten a lot more comfortable over time.
But I think that has a huge, huge reason why we had so much success this last month. I really think I do give a lot of credit to our live sales, and the fact that people said they really like the structure. So just knowing what to expect on certain days. But I think people are just creatures of habit. You know, Tuesdays are giveaways, you know, Thursdays are sale days, and then Wednesdays and Thursdays I try to do sneak peeks. So I'll do mostly on Thursdays, because Wednesdays I announce the winner, and then on Thursdays I'll do sneak peeks probably from I try between 11 and 4, and that's when I start uploading my photos, is at 4. So I'll do, you know, legging sneak peeks, and I'll do like 5. And then like half an hour later, I'll do Randy sneak peeks, and I'll put a couple Randys, and then just keep doing that throughout the day. And a lot of my customers say they love looking forward to the sneak peeks, because that's what gets you to want to shop. You want to see what they have. You want to get them excited about going to your sale. So I think the sneak peeks have definitely been helpful as well on the day of the sale. And then I always make an event in the group. So I'll always make new inventory. I'll take a picture of the new inventory, and then just, you know, make a private group for the event. I won't invite people. I'll just have it in there so it reminds people of it. And then I'll post album sale starts at 5:00 p.m. Central Standard Time, you know, too, so that people know that it's going on. And then I do change the name of my group. I know some people don't, but I think the fact that you change it to open, you know, or open for shopping, I think it gives the notification out to other people, because I'm in a lot of groups, and actually the ones, I might not even follow them real closely, but as soon as I see, oh, they're open for shopping, well, I'll click on it. I'm going to see what they have. Why not? I'm a shopaholic too. So I think that just gives another easy way for people to just click on your group when they know you're having a sale and shop from you. So I think that's also helped quite a bit. But I think the live sales, customer service, huge, being personable with people, just trying to go that extra mile to really make them comfortable about their buy. Because I know one lady, it was her first outfit ever, and she's like, the fact that, she's like, I went through probably 3 other consultants, and they're like, oh, it's just like this. She's like, no one wanted to help me. They just didn't really want to give me the time. And she's like, the fact that you took time to, first of all, take a picture of it, put it on, and, you know, make that extra effort. She's like, I'm literally only going to shop from you. You totally don't have to only shop for me, but, you know, it's just great to have that now that person that just feels like she's really cared about, which she is. I mean, we care about all of our customers. So I think that extra mile really makes a difference, and it keeps the people in your group. Not that, you know, it's just, what do you want to say, like a connection.
And we don't lose anybody out of our group. Our group stays pretty consistent.
I mean, people come and go. There'll be a couple that come and go.
It's very few.
But I feel like most of the time, the people that I get in the group are from, you know, I'll say, well, Michelle, the girl that signed up, her husband has said that it's good when you do a live sale, or any sale really, to share and ask people to share and like your video or your post, because it gets it out, you know, to their friends and to their friends. And I had a girl that came to my house and she's like, oh, I found out about you because one of my friends shared your live video. So she came here and she bought like 5 pair of leggings, and now she's in my group and she shops for me. So it was just the fact that, you know, I just say it a couple times, like, hey, you know, you guys, can you like and share this video if you like it? That really, really would help us out. And they usually do, and that does help. So I think those little things over time, I mean, it's been 6 months, and it wasn't like this in the very beginning. We just gradually, you know, grew our.
But I feel pretty confident that like we're in charge of our numbers now. I see that now. Like, if we want to have a big month, I know we can have a big month. I feel good about it. As long as we keep the boxes coming in, I feel like we've gotten to a happy place now. Like, because we've got such an amazing group that's grown over this time. Like, every time we do a live sale, it's just like, I feel like the boxes keep getting, there's less and less that's not sold.
And even this last time, I didn't think we had like this amazing box. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't like unicorn prints everywhere or anything like that. It was just, I don't know, people just, I guess, like the live sale. But I also think that doing it live, people just, they like to see the things. You can describe them better. You can hold them up. You can show them close. You can fold it open. You know, they can see it a little bit easier than they would just in one picture. And you can, I'm obviously describing it helps too. And I'll say like, oh, the fabric is just, it's really, really soft. And I'll kind of like hold it up to myself. I won't always put it on, but just, you know, so you can see like, oh, that would be really cute on, you know, and stuff like that. So I don't know. We've definitely learned over time. The first live sale, you know, from then to now, we've learned so much. So like, what are most of you guys using as far as like your devices to do your live sales? Because that's another important thing too. Oh yeah. A
lot of people really told us they like the view. Like our live sales where, I mean, it's maybe 3 or 4 feet, the camera's 3 or 4 feet away from us, and we've got it connected to our TV. So we've got a 65-inch TV where we can read all the comments and everything, you know, up against the wall. So for us, I feel like that's an advantage because we're sitting pretty far back, and it allows us an opportunity to show the whole shirt or leggings. Is that something like that most of you guys are doing, or?
Not so much.
No. I know. I would never have thought to do that. The only reason, he's so techy. He's like, well, let's give ourselves a bigger screen. Then you're not like trying to read the comments and sometimes they go by and you can't, you know, catch them. So this way I can just stand back and I can read them as I'm showing things instead of like getting close and, you know, like
yeah, a lot of people comment.
You want to start giving a tutorial on lives?
That's exactly what. Okay, listen here.
Yeah, it's like literally a little connector.
I don't know if this is the one that they use for an iPhone. It's a lightning connector to HDMI. They have them at like Office Depot. Your HDMI cable plugs right into there, and it plugs right into the bottom of your phone, tablet, or whatever. And it'll display your phone or tablet right on your TV. This is a miracle device.
I can't imagine doing it without.
I believe it's like $50 or $60, but our live sales are amazing. Everybody always comments about how great things look, and this is the reason why.
And one of the things we did that we realized we should be doing more of is during the live sale, we had a really cute outfit on the mannequin, and everyone kept commenting, what is that on the mannequin? Like, can I buy that outfit? So I think, and even changing out the outfits during the live sale, or like on our back wall to hang a couple different outfits, because I think people like that visual of seeing like, oh, hey, that's cute. So I just had it on the mannequin. Somebody bought it off the mannequin during the live sale. I totally forgot it was kind of behind me, but I'm like, oh yeah, it's for sale. Or they ask if it's for sale. I'm like, everything's for sale. So
Yeah.
if you want it, you got it.
She was asking if we were only doing live sales in our VIP group, and the answer is yes. We only do our live sales in our VIP group because that's our VIP group, and when we pull our stuff out of the box, that's who we want to hit with our new stuff right away.
I used to do a lot of live sales in a multi-consultant group because I did sell quite a bit in it. And I did gain some customers from doing that, but now I just feel like, what do I want to say? Our group, we want that to be our main place that we sell. You know, these are the people that are coming back to us week after week. These are the ones that we're making these connections with. I want them to be the ones that get to see all of our new inventory, that get to have the live sales. I know they can tune on to the what do you want to say, the multi-consultant ones too, but I just feel like we really need to focus on our group.
It's definitely like placing a premium on being in your group.
Right. You get to see the newest things first. I mean, we'll definitely always give it to our group first before anyone else. And we let them know, you know, this is the shop the box. I don't even know what's in it yet. He organizes it. And I tell them that it's all organized on the couch, but I don't even know. So that even when they ask, oh, are there, what do you want to say, unicorns in there or whatever, it's like, oh, I don't know, you'll have to wait and see. I'm not really sure what's in here, because then if you just say no, well, then they might click off, or they might see something eventually. Maybe they're not unicorns, but hey, that's a cute print. They might buy that instead. So I just try to kind of keep it like, oh, I'm not really sure. We haven't dug through it. We just kind of laid it all out. We're seeing it as you're seeing it. And then it makes it more exciting when you're showing it, because it's not like, oh yeah, here's that pair of leggings. It's like, oh, this is really cute. Look at this. Oh my gosh, that print is awesome. Just like you're sharing in their excitement because you're seeing it for the first time, even if you're not seeing it for the first time. You're not opening everything up first. So I think they like the fact that, like, oh, you're surprised with that. I know it sounds weird, but I really think they like feeling like they're a part of it like that. So
she was asking where they share the video. They share the video to their Facebook. And actually, throughout the course of the night, we'll be adding people to our Facebook group while we're doing live sales. I'm normally on my phone adding people to our group, because we do get a lot of requests to join our group while we're actually doing the live sales.
And I try to utilize the outfits of the day. So I try not to post too much in our group that people get annoyed, but I always want to be present. So I try to do an outfit every day or 2 outfits every day. A suggestion I got from one of my customers was, if you do post one outfit in one size, try to post an outfit in TC2, so they know that there's going to be an outfit in their size too, not that it's, okay, it's a one size today. Well,
I also do an outfit too. I'll post an outfit too, because I told Katie not everybody likes your style.
Which is true.
Something that I would put together would be somebody else might like that better than what Katie put together. And to be honest with you, I think almost every single outfit that I've put together is sold too. So,
and I think they like the fact that he's posting outfits and he's enjoying it too. They're like, because I posted something, well, where's your husband's outfit of the day? I'm like, I don't know. So I think, the fact that he's in there posting stuff, and maybe as women, we take a man's suggestion maybe a little bit better than another woman's suggestion. Like, oh, well, a man thought this looked nice, so it must look nice.
I told Katie, every time you put on an outfit, who do you ask if it looks good?
That's true. So I think just, the fact that we both are active in the group too, people like that. Because then when he comments and stuff, they feel like they know him too. So he helps me out a lot. Like I said, I do work pretty much every night. So it's really hard. It is really hard, especially when I'm posting inventory and you want to be present for these people. And I'm not to the point where I feel comfortable backing up my hours that much yet. And, we do have the debt to pay off. So right now we're just trying to do everything at one time. He's trying to work. I'm trying to work.
Yeah.
Keep up with the live
That's
sales.
definitely like a testament. Like, if people tell you that you can't do this having a full-time job, you can't do this with other jobs. We have 3 kids, 3 boys in the house with us at all time. I'm talking 7, 4, and baby.
So even when we're gone during a day, I'm home, busy. But I'm not able, I might be able to do some shipping, but then I'm needed, and then I might be able to do some invoicing. So it's not like I'm able to just focus on this 24/7. So, I don't feel like I do it full time. This is not my full-time job, but I give it my all when I do have the time. I try to make the most out of my time, which is why I try to do my album sales. I try to have at least 1 or 2 hostesses within that sale. So maybe this is not a good idea, but for me it worked. I only do online pop-ups for people on my sale day. So I will only do host parties during my Thursday weekly album sales, because I don't always have the time to be uploading albums this day. So it's like Thursdays are my online sales. Thursdays are the days that I do online parties within the sale. And then I also do weekends for in-homes. And then we try to keep the weekends and nights, like Thursday night, Friday night, for the live sales. Because then I feel like on Thursdays and Fridays, people are already in your group shopping. So here, throw in a live sale, then they get to see even more stuff. So I think people are already there. Why not, give them more things to buy? So I think that really helped us out a lot too.
And that too, she does she likes to do her pop-ups, on Fridays too. So she'll go to somebody's house on Friday or a Saturday, and I'll always do a live sale when she's gone, because the people that are stuck behind in the group don't get to go to that fun show. So I'll always tell them, well, Katie's out having fun, we're gonna have fun here. So we got a box, I'm gonna pop it open, and we're gonna sell the stuff. So, and
he'll just do it by himself too, and so he'll sell whatever he sold, and I'll sell whatever I sold at my party. So when you combine it, it's like, there you go, 50 sales in one day with just him helping me. It went from 25 to 50. So us teaming up, I think if there's a way that you have someone, whether it's your husband or boyfriend or anyone that can even just randomly do it, any sales help, and that more sales create more sales. People get their outfits, they love them, they come back for more. And I think him doing the live sale, they really enjoy having a man show.
We have a lot of laughs.
Yeah, I think they think it's kind of funny, that he's a guy selling clothes. But yeah, I think that definitely helped. The schedule for sure, keeping on a schedule. People know when to expect and what to expect and when to expect it. Also, I always do a check-in, like a what do you want to call it? Like a roll call, like 20 minutes before I do a sale. And I have everyone, I don't know if I have them like it, but I have them comment. And then I do a $10 Lula Cash drawing for one of the people that comment for that week's sale. And I do that every week. So usually I get about 200 or more, between 150 and 300 comments. And then that draws attention to your page during your sale, especially at the beginning, because then people are able to see, like, everything's there, not everything's picked over yet. So that definitely draws attention to your page when you want it too.
Yeah, I honestly, like, there's only a minute here left, Katie. Honestly, like, the customer service thing is the biggest thing. Like, make them think you're riding unicorns all day and, like, up in the clouds. Like, just smile all day long, because that's the biggest thing. Like, we've got an average now in our last, like, 5 or 6 live shows of 80 to 130 women watching our live feeds at all times. I'm talking about from beginning to end. It's important. Customer service is number one.
Definitely.
Okay. Yeah, I know this is going to end. So I just wanted to thank you guys. Aren't they adorable?
You guys are.
And if you guys want to watch their lives, they are really fun to watch. And I love watching you guys together. And I've read the comments in their group too. Like, people love seeing the two of them together. And I know I've been trying to get my husband to, like, hop on. I've made him watch Jose. Be like, see, like, you got to get on.
Like, just so, you can do this too. Yeah, you guys are welcome to join a group if you want to do that and just check out what we do. I mean, this is what worked for us. I'm not saying, like, everyone needs to do this. This is just really what has worked for us in the last 6 months, specifically in the last 30 days, I would say.
No, yeah, really. I mean, but it's been progressively getting better. And it's like, I feel like it's going to get a lot better if we want it to, too.
And just keep pushing. You're tired, you don't want to do it. Just keep doing it. Keep selling. You get a box in, you sell it. Just try to get stuff in and out as soon as you can, and that just really creates like a. Am I cutting off? Okay. People excited, and you're just always going to have new things, and you're always going to have sales, and you're always going to be